Welcome back to the Cozy Corner, and welcome to Christmas week. We are just 2 days away from Christmas, and so many things to do. We have a few fun things in the podcast today, and we're excited for you to listen.
This Christmas probably looks a little different for many people, but that doesn't mean it won't be just as special. Now, before we go on to the Christmas festivities, Darlene, ¿qué pasó with you?
A lot has happened with me. So today's Tuesday, and on Sunday, so 2 days ago, Edwin and I, we hosted a garage sale so we can fundraise money for a nonprofit that we are currently working on, that we are trying to get started. So the past 2 weeks, we have just been so busy with that. We wrote to the people in our neighborhood. We have like a group message with people from the neighborhood, and we asked for donations so that we can sell their donations in a garage sale that we had at a church that's near our house. So we have been super busy with that. A lot of internal stress was like coming out of the both of us, but thank goodness that everything went well and we're finally finished with that. It was a lot of work. Our house was literally a storage. In the dining room, we had all of the donations. In the living room, in the laundry room, in our balcony, everything was just filled. And so our house started to feel like, I don't know, like a maze we were trying to go through. It was a lot of work, but all of this work we're doing for our future, for the future of Guatemala, trying to help the people in need. So it was very special, but I'm very happy that finally it's Christmas week and we have that work behind us. That's what has been happening with me lately. But a really fun thing that happened last weekend, we went to the beach for like a last minute decision. That was super fun. Our friend invited us. She wasn't gonna go because her sister had invited her and she wasn't gonna go, but last minute, it was like 5 p.m. Friday, and she called us and she's like, hey, I'm going to the beach, you want to come? And we were like, okay. So this was 2 weeks ago. We went to the beach. It was really fun, really awesome. That was kind of like a little stress reliever in the moment during our craziness of setting up for the garage sale, but happy it's done, and now we have this week just to kind of do last minute Christmas shopping and last minute gathering things, because we'll be here at our house with my mother-in-law. She will be here, and I think Edwin's sister will join us in the morning on Christmas Eve. So I'm very happy. This is the best time of the year, and it's just fun to do something different. And so this garage sale that we did was something very different, but very fun. All the people that went to buy the things, they were so happy with all of their purchases, because we did it in a neighborhood that was, I don't want to say poor, but they, I guess you can say poor. It's like a poor neighborhood. Yeah, that they are in more need. So all the people that bought, they were very happy with their purchase. So it was just a really beautiful, special time that we spent in these past 2 weeks. But what about you, Gabby? ¿Qué pasó?
Well, I have been so busy, barely getting time to myself, but an exciting thing that was, I guess, like for myself and Brett, we went on a road trip to, it was a few stops, and every night was somewhere different that we slept. So we went to Marfa. We slept in a teepee in Marfa, Texas. Really, there's, in all of these places, you know, with COVID, most stuff's closed down, but we just kind of went for like the landscape, and every place we went to had like a natural place to go hike or walk around. So Marfa, we did the teepee. It was 15 degrees, I think, at the lowest, and the teepee kept us warm. I mean, we had a fire pit, a queen size bed. It was super cool. If any of y'all are interested, it's called El Cosmico, and it's kind of like a commune where they have apartments, RVs, trailers, yurts, teepees, safari tents. You could pitch your own tent, all different, ranges of prices. So that was really awesome. And then the next day we spontaneously went to Big Bend and hiked a 5 mile, I think the incline was 2000 elevation, which like that's like, I think a lot of people don't recognize that like hiking in a higher elevation is less air. So like on ground here, we have like 20% air that we're breathing in, but like the higher you get, it can get down to like 15. And that's what we at one point we were at 15, and that was just like, whew, a lot of breaks because like we weren't used to it, but it was really rewarding because it was so beautiful to see that like Texas has so many different climates, like Marfa, the desert, right? West Texas is like desert, but down south, and it was it's off the Rio Grande River. Big Bend is just so beautiful, Darlene. I feel like you and Edwin would love it. So many different trails to hike. Thank God we didn't see any mountain lions or bears because I was really nervous because everyone's like, yeah, you'll probably see them, right before hibernation. I'm like, what? But didn't see that. And then the next night we went to Carlsbad, which there's nothing there. Oil central, basically from Big Bend going up to New Mexico, all oil. Like I was like, Brett, this is desert and oil. He's like, yep, that's what, yeah, it was really crazy. And then we went to Carlsbad Cavern, which was like a huge, deep cavern underneath, I forget what mountain it's called, but super great experience. We nerded out. Like Brett loves caverns and he's very historic with natural places like that. And so it was nice to kind of be in his element. And yeah, I think even with that, we hiked down 1,000 feet of elevation or something like that. It was crazy. And the next day we went through Cloudcroft, New Mexico, which we fell in love with. It is a Hallmark Christmas town. But we went through that to get to Alamogordo because I really wanted to go to the White Sands in New Mexico, which the White Sands were breathtaking. I had like so many visions of like photo shoots because it's like crisp white snow looking sand, you know what I mean? And we spent some time out there, but instead of going to Roswell, which a lot of people like recognize it for like the aliens or whatever, the UFOs, everything was closed. So I was like, well, instead of going there and there's not really any other place we could walk around there, let's just go back to Cloudcroft in a little cabin that we got, cottage. And we spent our last night there in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, and super cute. The only thing is that I got we both did, we got elevation sickness a little bit, like the first signs of it. Nothing dangerous where we were. It could get dangerous if you're like, obviously like hiking Mount Everest, like you can die from elevation sickness. But we had just like, we were at 8,600 feet, which is like a lot higher than what we're normally used to. So we bought the oxygen boost, which was sold at the gas station. And it was like, I got pink grapefruit, he got like natural pine. And so you just breathe it in and it does give you this burst of like big breath. So that was really cool. It was like a really cool experience. I've never, because it's like skiing country, I've never skied in the winter, like with my family. Like that's not a thing that I do, not a climate that I'm used to. And neither Brett. So yeah, we were like really excited just to kind of be like, okay, maybe this could be one of our things. Like we really like doing this road trip. Kind of, we're going to be talking later on about like making new Christmas traditions. So we were definitely like, this could be a winter thing that we do, is go up to New Mexico because we really enjoyed it. But other than that, I've been just trying to prepare, trying to kind of slow it down with being just more relaxed before Christmas because I've gotten a little bit too stressed internally, like how you were saying with your garage sale. It definitely affects the body, and I've had some like kind of episodes of like recognizing that. So just trying to relax, and I'm excited and yeah, just happy. It is a good time of the year, and I love it. I'm trying to watch just Christmas movies on the background, and yeah, be in the spirit.
Yes, I love Christmas movies during this time. That's all we do. Watch Christmas movies and listen to Christmas music.
Yeah, so, and with just like segueing into the main topic of the Christmas podcast episode today, for me, this whole season obviously has been different with it being a COVID Christmas. I love how by the way, I love how all the people that I know that have babies, like they do little like staged photos, you know, where they usually have like a little Christmas card, but everyone is being like happy COVID Christmas and with like a little mask on it. It's like very, it's going to like go down in history, and it's very interesting. Hopefully it is the only COVID Christmas. But for me, I guess getting ready for it, it's been, yeah, just trying to like do things at my own pace. Really funny. So I have a pretty steep roof and it's pretty high. Me and Brett are definitely not about to like go up on the roof and put lights up because gravity is not our friend. And a lot of people in my neighborhood, they actually paid, which is something we'll probably even think about next year or the further years. They pay people, you know, like lawn services now, since it's like their seasonal job. Because it is a dangerous thing, but I was like, no, we can do it. You know, my friend Jacob, he's a rock climber and boulder. I was like, Jacob will get up on the roof. He'll find a way, and, you know, we'll throw him the lights, like keep it casual. And it was funny because Jacob's like, okay, Gabby, this is really high. Like we had to kind of like, I wanted a level 10 and we had to make it like a level 6 Christmas light decoration on the house, but it turned out great. Um, Also, another funny thing that I recognized this Christmas, this being my first Christmas that I'm like adult hosting, is I had to wrap all the gifts. So I'm like not a gift wrapper. I can do it and I can make them look nice if I take my time, obviously, but I'm so used to memories of I'll ship everything to my mom's house, and like by the time I get there from wherever I'm at, my mom would have wrapped them already, or like I'll get to wrap a few, or if I do wrap, I get bored and I end up just like pawning it off on my mom. So it was funny the other day when I was like finishing wrapping, I just like sighed and I talked to myself being like, wow, I really recognize that this is hard to do, you know, all on my own. Cause Brett's definitely not going to do it. He's like two right hands. Like it's like bad. But it was just really funny to recognize like, wow, this is what adulting is, wrapping my own gifts, all of them, not pawning them off on anybody. So I thought that was really funny. But what about you? How have you been like getting ready and like wanting to celebrate this Christmas?
Well, this is my first time in Guatemala during Christmas. Well, I say officially my first time because in 2017 we were here on Christmas, but we left like 2 a.m. Christmas morning so we could be in Texas with my family. But so all in all, it feels 100% different because normally I'm in Texas with my family. Me and Edwin always go home during December, and we're in Texas during this time. So it has felt totally different. Um, One thing that I noticed that's really cool about here in Guatemala is since December started, there have been fireworks every single night. Like you can see them from my balcony, you can see them from my front door. Just that is part of Guatemala Christmas is fireworks, which is so interesting to me. And it was funny because the other day I was like, "Oh, look at the fireworks!" Like so excited. We were driving back home, and Edwin was like, what, in the 4th of July you don't see fireworks? And I'm like, of course, but it's not the whole month of July. It's just one night of fireworks. But here is like every single night fireworks, which is really interesting and really cool. Something that I am not used to. So it's really fun to see those things. And as I said at the beginning, we have been so busy with this garage sale that we haven't really done any Christmas shopping, which it would just be for his mom, honestly, because my family, when we go in January, we'll celebrate Christmas, but uh, we're not going to take the gifts from here to there, right? So we haven't done anything in that way. We tried going to this mall to watch like a cappella Christmas concert. I had told you, Gabby, that it was like a symphony, which I was completely wrong. It was a cappella. We went that night, but they had canceled it because too many people were going to show up. So because of COVID, they didn't want to risk anything, so they canceled it. But In regards to like Christmas activities, what I have been doing is we made Christmas cookies the other night. Like I said, we've been watching Christmas movies, listening to Christmas music all the time. We had some friends come over the other night, on Saturday night actually, uh, to have like what they call is a convivio, which is like a little Christmas party that you have with friends or family. So we did that. We do that every year with our friends. It's just another couple and us. And one of our other friends was supposed to come, but she didn't show up. So it was just four of us in our house. And the Christmas food in Guatemala is tamales, which they're not like the Mexican tamales that we're used to in Texas. They're they're a lot bigger, and it's just masa with, you can put any type of meat. So the meats that we have are duck, which is so good. You should try that. And chicken. And then there's like almonds and there's raisins, and it's just so good. And there's like this delicious sauce. When I took it to my family about 2 or 3 years ago, they were like, this is good. And when I first tried it, I didn't like it. But I think it's just a matter of getting used to the food in a different country. And so now I love it. It's so delicious. So we eat tamales with bread, and there's this drink that is called, it's called ponche. And the fruits that are inside that we put is pineapple, um, papaya, apple, and like tiny little apples. They're called manzanilla. They're like little apples that we put in there too, with raisins and prunes, which that sounds weird. I don't like to drink that part of the drink, but we put it in there with sugar and cinnamon, like the cinnamon stick. So that is the drink that we have, and it's warm. It's hot. It's a hot drink. It's called ponche. So those are like the very traditional uh, meals that we have for Christmas time. So we did that twice. We had our priest come over, I think at the beginning of December. So we had like a little convivio with him, and then with our friends this past weekend. So it's been really nice. It's been really fun, and we always have the people here in our house. We always invite them over, and it's been really special. I I feel very sad, of course, that I'm not doing my traditional Christmas things with my family in Texas, but I feel very happy to experience Christmas here in Guatemala, because this is my home now. My mom feels sad when I say that, so sorry, mom. But it is home too. Of course, Texas will always be home, but this is also home for me. So it's been really nice. It's been really fun, and I'm excited to see the full-on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day here in Guatemala. So I'll have to share that with y'all next week how it goes.
Ooh, I'm excited for this next thing.
So we decided for this Christmas episode that we were going to play a little game. There's this game that I have been playing at these convivios here in Guatemala. It's called Si la sabe, cántela. So that means if you know the song, sing it. So Gabby and I almost said Edwin and I. You're not Edwin. No, but Gabby and I are going to be reading some lyrics of different Christmas songs, and the other person is going to start singing the song once they know what song it is. Okay, so I'll go first.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me just get the lyrics here.
I'm gonna be really bad at this, but maybe I'll be good. Okay.
I'm nervous to even like, you're gonna get it like that, I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna read the first part of the song. It's just gonna be a random part. Okay. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be.
Okay. Our cheeks are nice and rosy again. Oh my God. Those words are so popular. I just cannot figure it out. Is there any other lyric that doesn't say the title?
Okay, I'm gonna say the next one. Just hear those sleigh bells
Just
jingling, ring, ting.
ring, ting and tingling too. We're cuddled up together like the birds of a feather would do. Just wait, what's the song called? Say it is.
It's called Sleigh Ride.
Sleigh ride. That's so funny.
That's my favorite Christmas. This is my favorite Christmas song.
Wait, I need to see if I chose that.
Good job, Gabby.
Thank you.
Yay!
We're doing like
She
one
got
and
it.
one, like we're switching.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for mine?
Yes.
Okay. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year. It doesn't surprise me. Um,
Baby, it's called. Is it that one?
no. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna sing that one. Merry Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note. This is so hard not to sing. Saying, I love you. I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. But if you kissed me now,
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Very next day, you gave it away.
hey, oh my God, that was good. Wasn't that
I sing horrible.
no, you don't. You're perfect, caroler. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm ready.
Edwin is over here outside of my door. He said yes, that I'm a bad singer. Thank you, Elmore.
You're welcome.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, I'm singing it.
Was it about to be Oh Christmas Tree? Oh Christmas.
No. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Ho, ho, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you.
You kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorites.
Really? Oh, you got it. You're so good.
Love that. Okay. Yee, I'm so excited for the next one. Okay. I'm gonna do okay, this one. Okay, no, the last one I'm gonna do is like the hardest one, but I think you should know it. Okay. But this one should be easy. Okay. Um, there'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow.
There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow.
Hey, but what's the song called?
Let it snow? No.
We would just say it. It's the most wonderful time.
Ah, yeah.
But you knew it though. I feel
That's
like if
horrible.
you would have like got it. Okay.
Okay, last song for me. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I feel like now, Dad, that you might not get this next one, but we'll see. I feel like
Don't feel bad.
have you been listening to Christmas hits on any kind of form of music?
You mean like the original songs?
Christmas hits, like I mean, obviously neither of us are doing All I Want for like the Mariah Carey. Okay, I'm not gonna hint it. We'll just see if you get it.
Okay, go.
Oh my God. I don't know if you're gonna get this now that I think about it. I feel like it's really popular. Okay. Tonight I'm gonna hold you close. Make sure that you know I was lost before you. Christmas was cold and gray. Another holiday alone to celebrate. Okay, this is the chorus. You're here where you should be. Snow is falling as the carolers sing. It just wasn't the same alone on Christmas Day. presents, what a beautiful sight. Don't mean a thing if you ain't holding me tonight. You're all that I need. Blank, 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 blank. That's the title. Underneath the Christmas Tree by Kelly Clarkson. Not Clarkson. You know, it's in like a lot of Netflix movies, Underneath the Christmas Tree. It goes like, actually, I don't even know how to sing it. So this is probably a
That's okay. I don't know that song.
well,
I am a such a
Underneath
loser.
by Kelly Clarkson. I said Clarkston before. Clarkson. It's really cute. That's funny.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay. Okay, also pause 27 minutes. I'm gonna write that down. So I was really hoping to make this like more of a 30-minute one. And you can be honest, how do you feel if we just do like, make it fun and up light, if just do the last minute gift guides, preguntas, and then intention? Or were you like,
Yeah, that sounds good.
okay, I was like, I don't know if you were really looking forward to talking about traditions, because I'm like, just thinking, just so it can mirror our thing.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so we are at.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I like the idea.
Okay, I'm gonna write this back in. We're at 20. Okay, we're gonna start at 20. We're gonna start at 9 seconds. I'll open it up just so I can mark it on my thing. Okay, so the next thing that we definitely wanted to give shout outs for you guys is a last minute gift guide, because again, how many days do we have? 2 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 days till Christmas. And I know that there are some of y'all out there, like my boyfriend Brett, who have not gotten their mom something, their brother something, you know what I mean? It's just, you get busy. So we kind of did a mix of a list between like BuzzFeed, things we found on the internet that we thought were cool, and then kind of things that like we came up with ourselves. So my ideas for you guys, if you have any Barnes and Noble or half price books, bookstores in general like that have a really fun kind of gift section, stationery, and it kind of goes underrated because I think people think like, oh, no one wants books. Well, they're not just books there. There's a bunch of little cute gift sections in there. For people that like makeup and skincare, is always the best care. So Ulta Beauty has a bunch at like drugstore price. So I would recommend going there for those women in your life or men in your life that have been, saying they wanted some skincare products, or if you just want to like help them out in that way. And then one of the things that I've actually taken advantage of for, I guess, the past few Christmases for some friends is doing like subscriptions, like a 1-year subscription to a magazine, a 1-year subscription for like, I think it was called Beauty Box or something. So subscriptions are something that you literally can do just on your computer. You don't need to go anywhere and buy anything. It's just super easy. Through Amazon, you can like get subscriptions as well. So if you have like an Amazon Prime account. So yeah, I just think those are kind of fast, easy, and thoughtful rather than just like a gift card. So those are mine.
Yeah, awesome. For me, I think something that's really interesting and cool that you could give to anybody, because I think a lot of people are interested in this kind of stuff, is the DNA test. We gave that to my dad last year and he loved it. I actually wanted myself, hint, hint to the family. I'm kidding. No, but the DNA test to see where your roots are. So that's something interesting that I think you could give your family members. But also, we think that the simplest gift, something that is handmade, could even be something special for somebody that you love. I don't think that there should be any pressure to buying something spectacular. This season is all about coming together as a family, and that's something that I have realized growing up, that of course when you're a kid, Santa comes and you have all these presents under your tree. So that's something that gets you excited about the holiday, is for Christmas time and getting those gifts. Something about opening up a gift for yourself. And as children, of course, that's something really beautiful. But I think both of us, as we get older, we have seen that giving is so much more special than receiving. So in this this holiday is about Jesus's birthday too. So that's something to remember, that there shouldn't be any pressure about giving a very expensive or spectacular gift to your loved ones, because it's all about coming together and celebrating the holiday.
Love that. And next we have our usual preguntas. So, Darlene, you asked me this, I think, the other day. Was it, I think, the same thing? Yeah, but I really liked it, so I wanted to ask you. Mi pregunta es, what is your favorite Christmas memory?
My favorite Christmas memory? Definitely, I think because growing up, my Christmases were always the same every single year. We did the same things, the same traditions. So I guess I could say my favorite memory is definitely being with all of my family. It's my family on my mom's side that we would go Christmas Eve to Mass as a family. And then after Mass on Christmas Eve, we would go to my Ita and Grandpa's house. And that's where we would exchange all the gifts and eat tamales and eat ham and just be together there as a family celebrating the holiday. That is, it's not a particular memory that I have, but it's a memory that I have growing up every single year, being there at my Ita and Grandpa's house. And it was special when my grandpa was alive. He would always dress up as Santa Claus. That was fun. So of course, when we're kids, uh, we we thought it was actually Santa, so that was always special. And then when my grandpa passed away, the year after, or that same year, my Ita, she didn't dress up as Santa, but she had her little Santa shirt and her Santa hat, pretending to be Santa too. So those are my favorite Christmas memories. Very special.
I love that.
Okay, and Gabby, mi pregunta es, you asked me this actually last week too, or I don't know, a few weeks ago. What is your favorite song currently?
Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, good thing I have my phone right here. I'm just gonna go to my Spotify, honestly, because I, and you know how like some people they get on their phone and they go straight to like the app of their choosing. It's Spotify for me. Like I just like naturally go to it. Okay, and I had a 27 playlist. That's my age right now, and I put my favorites. So I would say, I mean, technically, you know how like the end of the year, Spotify. I don't know if you even have Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. They do like your top thing. Well, it was weird because they did my top song was Post Malone, but that was because in March I went to a Post Malone concert and it like I think was a bias lean towards that.
Yeah.
But I would say my favorite song right now. Wow. Actually, okay, that's makes sense. I am listening to that a lot. It's called Glittery by the Casey. Well, it's the Casey Musgraves Christmas show. It came out last year. It's really cool. It's on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure. And Glittery, it's just such a, it's with, I forget his name. It starts with a T, but that's my favorite song right now. I think since probably Halloween, I've been like constantly like listening to that. And the music video is really cute because like it's super artsy and I love glitter and I love her voice. And yeah, Casey Musgraves is great. She's like my next person I want to go see in concert.
Awesome. I haven't heard that song. I
Yeah,
have to
it's
check it
great.
out.
And it's a Christmas song, so that's like also another reason. But yeah, I like it.
Cool. Very nice.
Also, I listened to yours. I watched it. What's the song? What's the name?
It's called Vida de Rico.
Yeah, it was so pretty. You were so right.
Isn't it cute? I love it. I love it. I love all of his songs. All of his songs are just, well, they're not just like that, but they have the same like vibes. So
Yeah.
it's really
Super easy listen. Yeah, love.
Yeah, awesome. So to end our podcast, we always like to give everyone an intention for the week, ourselves as well. And since this year is a bit different due to COVID, many people aren't doing their normal things.
Our intention this week is for you to try and reach out to a friend or a loved one that is spending the holidays alone or doing something out of their comfort zone because of COVID.
We are sure that your call will brighten them up and spread the Christmas cheer. Thank you guys for joining us this Christmas week. We hope that all of your Christmas dreams come true and that you're staying safe. And we have come to the end of the year. Next week is the last week of the year. Can you believe that? And it'll be our last podcast of the year.
Woohoo! With one more episode of the year, we hope you've enjoyed listening to our first season. And season 2 will be coming in the new year. We will let you know via our Instagram when we plan it. But please be sure to send us any topic ideas, any feedback. I recently had a coworker actually give me some feedback for us, and it was super beneficial because it's almost like they really care and like, you know, she really wanted us to thrive, Darlene. And so, yeah, anything that y'all want us to do, we are totally open ears. So our Instagram is the.cozycornerpod, or you can email us at thecozycornerpod@gmail.com.
Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our new episodes every week. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to leave a comment to let us know how we're doing. Exactly like Abby said, all of your feedback is so helpful. And we're always open to chat as well. If you have anything to talk about, something that you heard from any of our podcasts that you'd like to have a conversation about, we're always open.
Thank you so much for listening to The Cozy Corner, y'all. We're just two besties navigating life like the rest of y'all, and we're excited you joined us on this journey.
Woohoo! God bless, amigos. Take care and adios.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!